Jies News at Best. Let's go!
Hello there. My name's Evan Koenig. I am from Jies News at Best. I will be going over the stuff we will be talking about in today's broadcast. First up, we got local news of New Jersey, which will be by Samai Montgomery, which will be talking about plastic bags. Next up, we got sports article, which will be by me, Evan Koenig. I'll be talking about skateboarding. Then we have Jaden Gibson, which is the international news. He'll be talking about gas price inflation and stuff like that. National news will be by Isaac DeLita. He will be talking about factory fires, the food factory fires that have been happening all over the United States. All right, now let the journey begin into this broadcast.
Hello, my name is Samai Montgomery. I'm from Jies News at Best. And my topic is plastic bags. Chances are at this point that you've heard about the plastic bag ban for the citizen of New Jersey. Well, if you didn't, let me tell you about it. The plastic bag ban started on May 4th, 2022 because the plastic bags are bad for the planet because they clog pipes, kill animals and humans. If the plastic bag was so bad, why did they make them if it hurts the environment? Why didn't they get rid of them? I'm not trying to say that they're good for the citizens/planet, but if they're that bad, I don't get why they made it. Plastic bags are not even that helpful. Like if you put a milk jug in a plastic bag, it will fall through and spill everywhere. Plastic bags are dangerous to the planet, and I don't know why they decided to ban them after all this time. It's just for people to make more money. Money is always behind something. I think the president is behind plastic bag ban and getting him more money before it's time for the new election. Some people like plastic bags, some people don't, but either way, not a lot of people know about this. For example, my mom went to ShopRite, they charged her for what she got times 2, and the total came up to $293 because of plastic bags.
Yo, I have the best basketball shoe you could ask for. This is everything you need. You get those epic handles while also getting as much air as you want. You will win every game with these shoes, guaranteed. Trust me on this one. These are the most legit shoes you could buy. Now for sale. Alright, hi, it's me, Evan Koenig from Jies News at Best. I'll be talking about the sports article, skateboarding. A decent amount of the world's population skateboards, and just as much getting into skating. You've probably seen something related to skateboarding in your life. Skateboarding has become very popular in culture and fashion, the sport in general. Skateboarding can be a good career option. You should do it as a hobby, and it could change your life. Skateboarding is very popular all over the world, and skate parks like this one, and Van Skate Park, is a great park type you should look out for. Skateboarding itself has changed through the years, but above all, popularity now, in recent years. You and people you know should skateboard, because skateboarding is a good exercise. It also could be a good career option, but only if you love it and commit to it. If it doesn't work out, skateboarding is very popular on social media. The sport of skateboarding is relaxing to many people. Imagine if you were at the shore, riding into the sunset, listening to the waves crash. Peace. Skateboarding is also respected to a point. It is known through the X Games and Olympics. How could you get into it? What do you have to do? Skateboarding is something you do outdoors, so you should be someone that enjoys the outdoors and can deal with getting hurt. Skateboarding takes some commitment, so you have to be someone who can commit to something. With what comes with the fun of skating also comes with some pain and self-discipline. You build self-discipline. Well, you see, my opinion about skateboarding is that it's a very great sport. I think it is good for the people who do it. It's a good exercise. It's very good that skateboarding is in the X Games and recently added to the Olympics. Kids or anyone that is interested in skateboarding should definitely get into it. I think skateboarding makes people want to get outside. It changes people's personality or even life. Overall, my opinion about the sport of skateboarding is positive and it should be promoted, which it is. When did you start skateboarding? What
Probably
age?
about 5 years ago.
Oh, that's crazy. What age were you?
I was at the time 5.
That's cool. That's awesome. All right.
I to start pushing and all of that stuff, and then 2 years or 3 years ago, I started getting into tricks and all that stuff.
Cool.
Once I saw an ollie.
All right, man. What's up? How's it going?
Good.
So I got some questions for you.
All right.
First up, how long have you been skating?
About 13 months.
13 months.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
That's awesome. So, has skating changed your life in any way?
Yeah, it has. I met a lot of new people.
That's cool.
It's a fun thing to do.
All right, I gotta
and
be so smart
it
here. That was floating.
gives you
Yeah,
life
I was.
lessons that you can learn from
Adam
it.
was trying
And
to taught me how to do
it teaches you that hard work really pays off.
When you
All
were
right,
flipping
that's
them,
cool. Okay.
you were flicking too
last
fast,
thing.
So just
Any advice for new
pause for a
skaters?
second. I was
I would
like,
say
okay. Then
don't get
6 in a
discouraged
row.
when stuff isn't working, because skating is really hard to get into, and just keep going at it, because skating is
Oh,
it's
don't
it's
start
amazing.
with those tricks,
Like
'cause I'll
everything
just
about
do
it.
'em too.
All right.
God damn it, you
Thank you, man.
Hi, my name is Jaden. I'm from Jies News at Best, and today I'm going to be talking about the gas prices. So as you can see, all these years, all the way until 2022, they have been pretty low, but there's some skyrocketing over here, inflation. So in 2008, $3.99. You see in 2009, it went down a lot, stayed down, went a little up a little bit. But then it started skyrocketing and went down. But what we're talking about today is the inflation now and the reasons why this inflation is happening now. So as you can see, in 2021 it was $3.45, but now it went basically $1 up, and it's now at $4.37, and it's even more in different states and countries. So yeah, but let's get more into this topic. So chances are at this point you have heard of the gas price inflation, which has hurt a lot of citizens all over the United States. Now, if you're wondering what gas price inflation is, let me explain. Gas price inflation is when there's a general increase in the economic prices of oil. This is a result of Russia and Ukraine war and the COVID lockdown. Gas price inflation is mostly happening because of Putin's actions in Russia. When the Russia and Ukraine war started, that's what started the inflation in gas because of COVID, along with Putin's actions. They have been brutal to Americans and the families around the world. And some people have family budgets, and it's really hurt those. When COVID struck, the oil demand plummeted, so the production slowed down globally and in the U.S. You also might be asking, how exactly did Russia and the Ukraine war mess up the gas prices? Well, it caused the almost enormous global supply shock. Russia is one of the biggest oil producers in the world. As it attacks Ukraine, the traders, shippers, and financiers shunned Russia oil, removing much of it from the daily global supply. You also might be asking, how are these prices ever going to go down? The Biden administration has held talks or said it plans to do so with major oil producing countries about potentially boosting production. So that won't be too good either. But here's my opinion on this whole thing. So I'm focusing on the impact of the civilians, and I feel gas price inflation could be a crime, because out of nowhere the prices of gas had inflation, and now gas is more expensive than it has ever been, as you can see, nationally. New Jersey is around $4.52 a gallon. It's probably at $5 now. The prices are all over the place, as you can see back behind me. So that means to fill up your tank is going to be around $50, probably even more, maybe $100. I know in California, the gas is almost at $10, so good luck living there.
I think this is unfair to us civilians because I feel like something could be done differently. If we got a warning, we could have prepared or something. Tried to fight back. We had no time to do that. And yeah, that's my opinion on this whole topic. I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.
Somerville, NJ. It's the county seat of Somerset County in New Jersey. Somerville is an amazing town. There's tons of stores, restaurants. There's a water park and several basketball courts to enjoy yourself. There's a lovely neighborhood to raise a family. And Somerville is a pretty big town. Could be considered a small city. Somerville, NJ. Place to be.
Hey, what's up? My name is Isaac Alita and I'm from JIES News. So, ton of food factories are victims of deadly fires that can cause a major shortage in the food business, which really isn't good for the people of Earth. Food factories are experiencing this all over the world, but there was a fire at a soybean Excuse me, sir, I'm filming, eh? Oi! Whatever. So, food factories are experiencing this all over the world, but there was a fire at a soybean factory in Virginia, and there was one in Texas and Oregon, California, and Maine. The one in Virginia was small. The food factory is still active, but Captain Stephen Bradley, one of the firefighters that put it out, says that it was an accidental fire. But Charlie Kirk tweets on April 29, 2022. Food processing plants don't just accidentally burn down at this rate, and they certainly don't coincidentally become landing spots for plane crashes at the rate they are. Our food supply is under attack, but the question is, by who? A fire could happen at another factory in the future. There are multiple claims, like suspicious fires on plants or food shortages, about people trying to create a food shortage in the world. This could mean that the world's population might die out due to hunger. Sooner or later, these fires will destroy every single building that manufactures food. There really aren't any suspects for these fires that made the supply chain disruptions go up to 88%. Places such as a potato facility, Maine, and an onion factory in Texas burn down. This could create bad stuff, such as expensive groceries, starvation, and hungry families. There have been 20 fires in the first 4 months of 2022. And in 2020, there were 490,500 fires. Some fire factories were small and some were big, but even the smallest fires can cause major disadvantages. There could be tons of plans for more fires at factories to disrupt the food manufacturing companies and to create a lifeless earth. My opinion about these food factories burning down is oddly suspicious. It's weird how only food factories are burning down, but not sports factories, car factories, fridge factories, and so on. Yeah, I know that there's a claim to make a food shortage, but why? Doesn't that mean you can't eat too? Just why? People need to help the world, not destroy it. We have to take care of our home, our community. I hope my opinion is clear.
Thank you for watching JIES News at